But
Are we recording?
We are recording, yes.
Cool. So last summer, Lane and I golfed together one day every single week, and we're both really bad, but I'm better than him by a lot, right? But that guy, every time we golfed, no matter what, would hit like a fucking PGA level shot one time.
One time.
Just one time. And then the rest of them, he hit 6 feet, walk up to it, hit the ball again, hit it 6 feet. I saw him almost slam dunk it, one hopped into the hole from 60 yards out.
I've never chipped in before. Have I ever told you that? I've literally never had a wedge hit the ball into the hole.
Really?
Ever.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised by that.
I did one time on accident. Like wasn't because I'm good.
I wish I could just do it on accident one time.
Huh.
So speaking of that, we're going to dive a little bit into the state of the company, right?
The state of the union.
We just hired Lane full time.
Yes.
He's going to be helping me in the merchandise warehouse. And so Tyler, you and Lane golfing together once a week, that's what started Breakfast Ball. I don't know if you understand that, but you guys started golfing once a week. I'm like, fuck, I kind of want it. I want in on this. So
I forgot about this. You ruined our mornings.
And then Miles and Jade started coming with once a week.
And then Miles like, bring the camera.
Yeah, why are we not filming this? And then Lane's like, I can't go this week. So it just ended up being us four. And then we have like No,
you guys pushed Lane out.
Not on
purpose. You took our mornings.
Not on purpose. And I have apologized to Lane for that. But I said, hey, you essentially created Breakfast Ball.
So we got to have him on for like 5 seconds just to pay homage.
Yeah, because he's a full-timer now. So.
Yeah, not today. We'll let him. We'll have him come in on like the end of an episode one time after the credits roll so he feels good, but no one will ever see it.
At the end of the credits.
We have like, how many 9-hole vlogs do we have that we've never released?
3.
Okay.
So we shot the first one and it was just, we didn't know what we were doing yet. So that never got released. And then we shot the second one and it turned out okay. It just, nobody golfed really good.
Yep.
And then the third one, I beat Miles. Yes. So he didn't want to do the vlog. They piped that the wrong way.
I'll call the clubhouse. We'll book another 18 for tomorrow.
Okay, they cheated on that. They fluffed their balls.
Yeah, no better time for the breakfast ball than now.
That's tough, man.
Yep.
That is.
He is like the main character of the vlog, right? So he does interviews with the camera before and after the round.
Yep.
But after the round, we tallied up the score and I beat him by 2 strokes. So he just left.
It's also
didn't tell anyone. He just left. Remember we sat on the tailgate and waited for him to come out of the clubhouse.
He had just left.
Yeah, he was gone.
Oh my God.
You and I sat.
Yes, I remember that at the Meadows.
At the Meadows.
Boom.
There was no debriefing on that round.
None.
No debrief.
Just left us in the dark.
Well, and that's kind of how the NASCAR stream ended too.
Yep.
Is it just wasn't good for our mental health to keep going with that. I'd beat Miles, he'd get pissed, he'd beat me and then start talking trash and I'd get pissed. And it wasn't good for the business relationship we had. It wasn't good for the friendship that we have outside of the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
So quit doing that, quit doing Breakfast Ball. And then how did you and I get looped in? Just you and I on this page?
Miles didn't want to do it. And we're like, we're having a ton of fun.
Yeah.
So let's just do it.
Let's just keep golfing once a week.
Well, actually, we were going to start a hunting podcast.
Yeah. Yes, we were.
But we don't do enough hunting to talk about it every single week.
Exactly.
And we're like, what are we doing right now every week?
We're golfing.
We're golfing.
Yep.
What do we like? Golf. What do we try to, the whole shtick of You Betcha is to be relatable.
Yeah.
And then we felt like we were relatable golfers. So then we started doing a podcast and we had like 10 listeners for like the first 3 episodes.
Those are fun though.
They were fun. Just looking back, we didn't know what we were doing.
Reminiscing back to episodes 1 through 3. It was great.
It was all downhill episode 4.
Why? What was episode 4?
Oh yeah, that was the first time that I met you guys.
With the boys.
On tap with the motherfucking
After that, I would rather go back to 10 listeners again instead of the millions that we have now.
Yeah,
I think it's
exactly.
safe to say we were keeping an eye on your guys' numbers, and it was not a surprise. You guys had a nice uptick in your Facebook views after that episode, and now that I'm here,
I will grant it, that episode did spur our like 4th biggest video ever. it was me chugging the dog brew.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
And without that episode, we wouldn't have had that, and that video got like 500,000 views.
Yeah, that was
seriously.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you guys ran you guys ran a tight ship over there, Cody. You guys did a good job.
Not anymore.
That was good.
We sunk that ship.
We
no,
did.
it's not
stealing
sunk.
Cody.
It's not sunk yet.
We just recorded a new episode.
Wow.
It's restructured.
No plugging other podcasts on the
just
podcast.
restructured.
Yeah, don't say the name. Don't say the name. Yeah, and here we are today. What episode are we on? 25?
7.
I don't
27.
even know anymore.
27.
So 27 weeks we've been doing this.
Episode 27, season 1, episode 27.
Have you guys ever skipped a week of this before?
Once.
So you've been
Why?
doing it for 28 weeks?
You were gone on vacation or some shit, and we just forgot to record it before you left.
Oh.
Go
Okay.
figure. Merch, Another merch guy on vacation.
That was like episode 3, though.
But I also filmed a solo episode one time. Remember that?
Oh, did you
Masters recap.
Yeah,
Oh,
Masters
nice.
recap.
Our worst episode numbers ever.
Actually,
I just looked at them like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's probably not just because it's only you, Ryan. It's probably just because it's only a 30-minute episode.
that's true. Yeah, I won't put that burden on myself.
Yeah, just forget about it. Wipe that one away and
Yeah.
just sleep good tonight.
Well, yeah, Masters is coming up this week.
I don't know. Do we want to talk about it? Last time we talked about it, we had our worst episode ever.
I think we should talk about it, but not yet.
Okay.
Let's talk about the state of the company, Tyler. Where are we at? Breakfast Ball has been rolling.
Yeah, podcast is going super well. Videos have been going well.
Yeah.
And we're not even really on the course yet. So
We've
I'm
been
excited.
on the course one time. You haven't even been on the course except in Nashville.
Yeah, which doesn't count.
No, but you haven't been on the course for Breakfast Ball yet. I've been on one time, and then we got some ridiculous weather. So we're on tomorrow. Today's Monday. This will come out Tuesday. So
Tomorrow,
today, Tuesday, we'll be on the course.
Yep.
So how good is the state of the business, Ryan, for the merch right now? Because like if it's really good, you could probably just take the afternoon off and we could golf today. It's supposed to be 75 and sunny all afternoon.
I cannot take the afternoon off.
Joe
And
Nichols.
I'll tell you why,
It's
Tyler.
a Joe Nichols afternoon, sunny and 75.
I wish it was that for me. The only outside I'm going to be seeing is through the garage door.
Hey, at least you have windows.
At least we have windows, man.
This is true.
So we're in a new building. We, you betcha, moved into a brand new building. What, a month ago?
Something like that.
Something like a month ago. And we got a whole new merch operation. We got a screen printer, automatic screen printer. We're out with the heat presses.
Are those gone now?
No, we're still using them for like little one-offs type deal like that, customer service shit like that. But yeah, we're working on a fat order right now, like PHAT fat.
It is hard to look at down there.
There's zero room in the warehouse.
From upstairs, it looks cool, but if you go down eye level, you can't see shit. It's like a hedge maze of t-shirts.
Yeah, we're about 10 to 11,000 shirts in of our
Jesus
20,000
Christ.
shirt order. So once that's over, I'm gonna take a huge sigh of relief, and we're gonna
Get ready for the next one.
get ready for the next one. Yeah, but that was also why we hired Lane. We're hiring one more person. So if you want to come work in the merch warehouse, it's not only screen printing. We got a job opening up. It's a good time.
Do you know any podcast hosts that we could hire to print t-shirts? Maybe just derail their podcast, restructure it.
I'll do some digging on some smaller podcasts, see if we can find
Okay.
one that you guys
I
can
think we
wreck.
could find something.
Preferably around like the middle part of Minnesota, small town vibe.
We'll
Yeah,
find someone.
we will.
Yeah. So the new building is sweet.
Hey.
You guys have seen the new podcast setup.
We got the bar in.
The bar's in.
Bar is in.
The Busch Light was delivered today. I think how many cases? 52.
So it was a pallet, whatever's on a pallet.
78.
Holy
78.
shit.
It wasn't quite a pallet, right? Or it was 50 cases. A pallet is 78. That's
How
what it
long
was.
until you think we need another pallet?
We were talking about that. Jade says at this rate, we will be done with that in 2 months. And I said,
That's a
little
lot
extreme.
of beer.
So 70.
That's a little
so
extreme.
80. Let's just say 80 cases divided by. That's 10 cases a.
Well, it's 50 cases that we got, 78 in a pallet.
Okay. So we got 50
A
cases.
little bit less than a pallet.
So we're looking at like. There's no way.
It's going to take a little while.
That's like 7.
Yeah, well,
7 cases
here's
a week.
what we were discussing downstairs was that there's going to be one fridge that's going to go the fastest.
Mhm.
And then there's going to be like,
What's the
probably-
one next to the merch guys?
That's kind of what I was
hands
thinking.
down.
Those guys can slam beers.
It's unbelievable.
I was thinking there's probably going to be one or two fridges that are in random locations. Like, for example, the streaming room
Mhm.
that has the fridges. those will probably get drank the least because we're only drinking if you're in there, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're not in there very
It's kind of like overflow.
Yeah.
Like if beers are getting low downstairs, they'll come up
so
here.
we're going to have to
them.
probably transfer beers, from up here to down there, I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't know what got into those merch guys, but fuck it. We work weekends every
11,000 t-shirts is what got into them.
Yeah, they'll take down 10, 11 beers. And shirts are still quality. If they're not,
if it's a little crooked, hey, it's okay.
Every shirt's made with love, though.
Yes.
And a little bit of beer might get spilt on a couple, but I think that just gives it character.
Right.
It doesn't actually.
It's like when you get a new car, the new car smell. You get the You Betcha t-shirt smell. It's just like stale Busch Light.
Yeah. Yes.
and spilt
t-shirt
onto the shirt.
Well, because a lot of the people buying the shirts they're gonna be drinking beer
Hey, we're
with
just
it.
breaking it in.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
You put a little spill on it, and what better way to get a spill on it than from the You Betcha crew
Right.
ourselves?
It's you can't find a more authentic t-shirt anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. Tyler, you and I and Lakin and Jake, we have our own offices. How much do you like that new office?
I love it.
Shut the door.
The fact that it has a door, period.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's such a power trip for me.
Yeah.
When people come in, like, hey, shut the door behind you.
Oh God.
Like, hey, you want to come into my office for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I've actually not been like poking my head out. I've just been texting people like, hey, come talk to me.
Yeah, because we're not going to get like an instant messenger. We're not going to get like we'll just. Sometimes it's nice to just pop out of the office and talk to someone instead of instant messaging them. Hey, can you stop by? I gotta talk to you real quick.
Well, we all have MacBooks too, so we all have iMessage on our laptops.
Yep.
So I just iMessage everybody. It's like, hey, come to my office for a second.
Yeah, that works.
Bring a chair. Bring a notebook.
I've been icing people via AirDrop lately. And
I just decline that immediately. I'll put one hand.
Cool,
I'll put one hand up on the photo that's getting airdropped, and then just hit decline.
One hand. I didn't see what
I
just happened.
Didn't see it.
I didn't see what just came
Did you
up
just try to airdrop us stuff?
No.
Oh.
Did you think I did or what?
You just said you did.
No, he tries to do it on the MacBook.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just go through every once in a while, see who's on their laptop.
How does a virtual icing work? Do I have to go to the liquor store, buy what is it? Liquid ice? No, what is it? Smirnoff Ice. Yes.
Yeah. So I was originally just going to hide them around the office, and then whoever got it, I'm just be like, yeah, your ice is in this location. But I'm still working out the details here. It's just in the trial stages right now.
Cody, I wish
you better be getting your work done.
You got to be applying the same amount of effort to this podcast.
Son of a bitch.
The numbers are reflecting, Tyler.
Yeah, no, and shout out to you guys who've been listening to the podcast. We're growing because we're getting more listens. That allows us to do more videos.
Yeah.
Allows us to golf more. It doesn't allow us to get better at golf, though.
That's true.
Which is not so much a bad thing because we're out there to have fun. We're out there to crank the music on the course.
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're not. That post that Cody put up about the guy in the jail cell that plays his music got way more hate than love.
It did.
It did because you guys are wrong. And
I thought I was in the majority of
and we put the poll up. Remember, we put the poll up like a month ago.
Music
and you guys were
course,
both wrong. You guys have lost the poll and you lost the post.
I don't remember there being a poll up about the music.
You put it up.
Yeah, I don't remember the poll either.
It was like 75-25, my side to your side.
See, that's bananas.
Maybe not. It was maybe 70-30.
That's bananas to me.
Yeah,
wow.
I thought I was in the majority thinking I like music on the course and I kind of like loud music on the course.
I don't like loud music, but I have a magnetic speaker that I'll just put right on the cart.
Ryan.
Not to brag, magnetic. So, yeah, I mean, I'll basically just throw it on, volume 4 out of 10 and vibe out on the course. It's all about the vibe check. We talked about this Top Golf.
Yeah, and I don't want my golf vibe ruined by people's music.
Before I forget, Tyler, you're going to play Top Golf for the first time ever.
Oh,
this
yes,
weekend.
I am.
Really?
Yep, I'm headed to a buddy's house near the cities.
Nice.
And we're going to golf on Saturday morning, 9 holes. Come back, hang out with the wives / fiancés.
Okay.
And
then we'll all go to Top Golf together, eat dinner, and goof around. I don't really know what.
That's awesome.
You don't need to bring your own clubs, just FYI.
Oh,
they do. You can if you want, but they have their own.
Is it
not
rent?
That bad?
Kind of a hard
You have to rent them?
No, it's included.
No, it's so every bay has basically like a box of clubs,
Okay.
anywhere from the wedge up to the driver.
Yeah. They're all labeled and everything.
You can
I
bring
probably
your
wouldn't have figured it out if they weren't labeled.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
It doesn't say the number on the club.
No, it doesn't. You just have to look at the loft and pick which one it is.
They purposely don't put the numbers. It's
Yeah.
just the degree loft.
Yeah.
For every club.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, that'd be terrible.
What is the degree of like a 4-iron? That's got to be
I was
like
just thinking that like
So
20 degree?
most drivers are either like a 10.5 or a 9.
mine's a 9.5.
Okay. So a four iron is probably like
20?
maybe probably around the 20 range, because I think a 19 is the highest like a 3 or a 4 wood will go.
Okay. Yeah, you don't
I
need to
learned
bring
that
your
from PGA 2K21.
Beautiful. Yeah, hey, that's where we learn a lot of our shit from. Yeah, Tyler, you don't need to bring your clubs. You can, in my mind, kind of a hardo move
I'm not
at
gonna.
Topgolf.
it is kind of a hard move.
Think about me walking in Topgolf with my cart bag. Like just the biggest bag you can possibly find, which I don't know why I haven't gotten rid of that thing yet. You don't need to bring your clubs.
Okay.
Kind of a hardo move.
Okay.
So just work with what you got there. Hit some back nets. You got to hit the back net. Even
I'm
if
not gonna hit the back net.
it's not that hard, man. It's
It's not that
275.
far.
It's like 275.
Oh,
to
that's
back
it.
net.
It's just 275.
I don't even think it's that far, is it?
I think so.
We also start elevated.
Yes. Well, it depends. You might get a floor bay. You might get a second floor bay.
I want a second floor bay.
You want third floor.
I want the third floor.
Yeah.
I want the roof.
Yep. Dude, it's a good time.
The back net at Topgolf is 150 feet high and 250 yards long.
Okay.
250.
So it probably drives like 225 from the top floor.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit less.
Yeah.
It's very attainable.
So the higher up we go, the more chance of me hitting the back net.
Yeah, but the clubs you're going to be using they're subpar.
Are they dead?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, I use
Little
dead
bit.
clubs anyway. So.
I think the balls are kind of dead too.
Okay.
They got the tracker inside of them. Who knows what they're all made of?
Yeah,
Hey,
it seems
you
a
should.
little strange.
Is there tracking technology inside the ball?
Yeah, of course
Dude.
there is.
Should I steal one?
Just take one ball.
Okay.
Leave a 5 at the table. Say, hey.
That's a crime.
But what if you hit it over the net and you find it in the parking lot in the back of Topgolf?
You can do that.
You're gonna take that ball. You know what I mean? I just want to see
suppose.
what's inside of it. If there's like a microchip.
Are we just
or-
going to cut it open on the podcast?
What if you take a ball and then like the police show up the next day and be like, "Hey, we tracked this ball to this house because we know you have it."
You know what happens?
What?
As the police are questioning me, Golf's Robin Hood shows up in the background, dumps 6,000 golf balls,
And then you can't find a Topgolf one.
creating a distraction so I can escape from the police, and then we're good to go.
I'm imagining it's probably just like RFID chips in there because that's when you swipe your club across that sensor. I
Sure.
think it scans it as it's coming out to say, "Hey, this ball is in this bay," and then wherever it lands within X amount of time tells you what hole it just went into.
It's a wild technology.
It's pretty cool.
But
Imagine how many thousands of dollars they had to pump into just
Oh, I'm
chipped
sure.
golf balls.
yeah. I wonder what
that's
kind of
all-
balls they are.
If they didn't do that though, the experience would be totally different.
Way different.
What
would
does it
just
tell
be
you, like
normal
how far it goes,
Yes.
or what?
It tells you exactly. So each hole that you can hit towards has a net with different rings inside of it. And there's different games you can play depending on what you want to do.
Yep.
You can go for specific ones and then each one has a different point value. And it'll tell you specifically where you hit that on that green or hole, essentially.
And it's like, if you can imagine like a pie cut up into like 8 pieces, that's what each net is around the hole. And then there's a hole right in the middle. So there's like the hole and then there's a small outside ring outside of that. And then there's a big outside ring.
So it just
Cut
looks
into
like a
different
regular
pieces.
target.
One of the games you can play is like you have to hit each section. You have to hit each piece of the pie. And it's like 40 yards from you. So it's really, you can roll it in, you can do whatever. It's not crazy hard, but that one's kind of fun.
Okay. I'm just going to try to hit the net the whole time.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
That's always what I do.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Maybe shoot a couple TikToks while you're there.
Yeah, shoot me some ideas.
Do that.
Okay.
I was golfing this weekend, shot 36 holes this weekend.
Not
for
to
the
brag.
First couple rounds of the year.
What do you go off to 90?
Did a good couple rounds. I'm very, very excited about it. However, the selection of balls in the weeds that I found was unbelievably terrible.
Why?
It was literally all top flights in the weeds.
Oh God.
Did you
all
leave
top
them
flights.
there?
Leave 'em.
I did. Oh yeah. I
Okay.
actually videoed it. I was going to send it to you guys, but I forgot.
That's a
I have video of
TikTok, Cody.
Me picking it up and then it's like, oh, top flight. Throw it back in the water.
Yeah. Get it out of there.
Yeah, it was funny.
We get so much hate from Top Flight snobs.
I know.
It's just
I didn't think existed.
personal vendetta against Top Flight. I don't know why.
Yeah. We don't like hitting rocks.
Yeah, exactly. I like to hit a good Kirkland ball.
Yeah. I'm a big Kirkland guy.
Big Pro VK.
Pro
VK.
Pro V Kirkland. I like that.
We got to go get some Kirkland soon.
Yeah,
I just got a Costco membership last week. So,
Ooh, need some tips?
well, Becca did, but I'm going to buy the wedges, I think.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
They're like $160.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
But my favorite club in my bag is my gap wedge.
I think you'll get a gap wedge with this one too. With the,
If they have a gap wedge in there, I'm not going to get it because I don't want to replace the one I have. It's
I
my
think it's a
favorite
set.
club.
You have to buy the set. You can't buy them individually.
When are they going to put out a full set of irons?
They probably have it already.
Because I will buy that actually in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
My irons suck. Last time we went to the simulator, I snapped one in half.
Really? Or which one was that?
My 3.
Okay.
Which no one uses a 3 anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Don't go on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
I get anxiety in high volume places with a lot of people, especially Costco, man. Not really like if I'm at a bar like outside of COVID, right? I'm at a bar shoulder to shoulder. I'm fine, right? But you put me in Costco, people with carts have no spatial awareness of what they're doing. They just cut right in front of you or clip you in the ACL on the way behind you or whatever. Don't go Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
It's a shit show.
Then you got the people you're trying to park and they're just going really slow in front of your car with their cart. We call that the Walmart shuffle.
Really? Also, hey, very good gas prices at Costco. And if you need your tires filled up, you can roll right up to the body shop on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Guy will come out. Say, hey, I need my tires filled up. Here's my membership card. He'll fill them up exactly how you need them. It's money.
That's the country club of supermarkets.
It is. Yep.
Unbelievable. I've never been. I've only been to a Sam's Club.
Yeah, my grandparents have Sam's Club, so they'd always buy me groceries in college.
Yeah.
So we'd go to Sam's Club a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's a good experience.
Speaking of less exciting news than Costco, the Masters is this weekend.
It's going to be electric.
Not as electric as Costco.
That's right. Not as electric as getting new irons from Costco.
How has this podcast grown? We just spent 5 minutes talking about Costco.
I think it could just comes down to relatability.
I must.
They heard the pitch of don't go on Saturday afternoon. They're like
oh, that's a good idea.
You couldn't have been any more right. It's a shit show.
What days do they do the samples though?
They don't do samples anymore.
I suppose with COVID.
They have it they literally have it on a plate to show you what it looks like, and that's it. Give me the taste, man. I need the taste.
I'm getting a refund.
Yeah, give me the taste. I need that.
Well, like a refund on my membership, please. I noticed you guys aren't giving out these free samples.
Yeah.
I had a couple of friends in high school. Actually, they were just brothers, and they would go as a family to Sam's Club every once in a while
for supper,
just to get these samples. They would do the Tour de Sam's Club. They call
Hell
it.
yeah, I like that.
They would eat a whole meal based off of just the samples.
Sure.
Well, then you get one you like, then you come back again.
Yeah.
You're like, let me try one more.
Hey, what kind of debit or credit card do you have?
Capital One.
So I'm pretty sure they only take Visas.
I have a Visa debit card.
Okay, Visa debit card. Make sure you got money on there because first time I went there, I tried to use a Discover card.
I got content guy money.
Okay.
Who still has a Discover card?
Dude, cash back is unbelievable.
1997.
Cash back on Discover cards is great.
Hey, there's a lot of places that don't accept Discover.
Ryan's got one of those cards that you don't swipe. It's like the old wax paper that they just roll it over with ink.
Yeah, I don't even have the chip on my card.
Yeah.
Really? No, I do.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you got to use your Visa debit card.
Okay.
That's the only way you're going to get out of that place with something in your card. Masters talk. Yeah.
Let's take a quick break. I got to pee.
All right, Tyler, take a quick break. Masters talk. It's coming up soon.
Bye.
Tyler.
Ryan.
This is a golf podcast.
It is. Barely. Actually, I think we should pivot to a Costco podcast.
Costco hacks.
Costco hacks.
Also, when I was in the bathroom, I was thinking about how come nobody pronounces the T in Costco?
Because it's not Costco.
Costco.
It's Costco.
Costco. It's like Cusco from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, that is a little weird. I'm not going to lie.
Nobody ever pronounces the T. It should be Costco.
Costco.
Sounds weird. I don't like that.
That is weird. I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Gives me serial killer vibes.
It's been...
Also, how long until Costco and Kirkland sponsor somebody in the PGA?
It's got to be soon.
It has to be.
I'm surprised they don't.
If they want their wedge sales to go way up, they need to sponsor someone.
They have to.
They need to sponsor...
The person drives with their lowest degree wedge because they don't sell any other clubs.
Yeah. No, it's in the fine print that they have to tee off with their 56 degree wedge.
Just
from Costco.
one hole per round.
And they have to like flash the logo in the camera. I feel like we should talk about professional golf because this is a golf podcast and we haven't done that in like probably 6 weeks. The Masters is coming up, Tyler.
Yeah, let's only talk about real golf like twice a year. We'll do the US Open and we'll do the Masters.
Unless we can go to one of those tournaments.
That would be dope. We did talk about the Waste Management Open, the pinnacle of golf.
We did talk about that. Yep. Wasn't the same though. Wasn't the same.
No.
Not without the fans on par 317.
Yeah.
There was a few fans. Carson was there.
Carson was the one fan.
So Dustin Johnson, reigning Masters champ. What's he like? 8-1, Cody?
He's the most favored to win.
He's the favorite.
Dustin Johnson is 9-1.
9-1. So you put $1 down, you win 9 back.
Yep.
So the only person I looked up,
Our boy.
I didn't look up Dustin. I didn't look up Bryson. I didn't look up anybody besides Bernd Weissenberger.
Our boy Bernd, who still hasn't looked at any of our messages that we
not once
tagged him in. We got to get Bernd either to win a tournament or on the podcast.
People think we forgot about Bernd. No, we didn't. We
talk about him every day.
Forgot about pro golf.
Yes, we forgot about pro golf there for about 6 weeks, and now we're back. How much money would you pay to go to the Masters?
Did we already talk about this?
No, we talked Waste Management Open.
Oh.
GA ticket.
GA ticket. $500.
Same.
I was gonna also say $500. That seems reasonable.
For good tickets, 1,000.
I think I'd pay 1,000 too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Especially if we went, like if I was just going.
Not this year though.
No, not this year.
Any other year.
Yep.
$1,000.
Next year.
Yeah, if we'll see. Hopefully
next year. Yeah, it's the Masters holds a special place in my heart because I really started watching golf when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the Masters was on, I knew that there was only like a month left of school.
Oh.
Going to class the last month, especially as a senior, it's like there's not a whole lot going on. They're prepping you for your final test. They're doing all this and that. It's like, dude, 1 month left. Masters is on. School's almost done. Snow's melting. Baseball season's firing up. It's a good time of year.
It's like the groundhog. Like, if somebody you like wins the Masters, then spring is actually here.
Yeah.
You feel good about it.
Yep.
If some rando, so Bernd is no longer a rando, right? But if some random person wins the Masters, how underwhelming is that? I mean, it's good for them. Like, it's a cool Cinderella story, but I feel like no-namers win the Masters like once every 4 years.
Really?
Can you look up a list?
Can you look up 10 previous Masters champs? I mean, it's Tiger, Dustin Johnson, and then Bernd this year, who will win it.
Yep.
He'll win it all. He's 20 to 1?
200 to 1.
Oh, God. So you put $10 down, you're winning 2 G's.
Yeah, baby. I might actually bet on him.
Let's just put $10.
I might put 1,000 on him.
Oh, my God.
I wonder if we could prop bet it. We could prop bet it where we say like Bernd's in the top 10 after the first day.
Okay, how far back you want me to go?
Just rattle off the last 10 years.
Okay, there's no 20. Was it canceled last year?
No.
Dustin Johnson.
They just did it.
It was in
Dustin
the fall.
Johnson won.
Oh, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it does say Dustin Johnson, but for some reason it skips a spot and says 2021. Okay, Tiger Woods, 19. Patrick Reed, 18.
What?
Sergio Garcia, 2017.
Patrick Reed won it in 18?
I hate that guy.
Scumbag.
Scumbag Patrick.
Cheater.
Yeah.
16 was Danny Willett.
I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is either.
Okay,
15 is Spieth, Jordan Spieth. 14 was Bubba Watson. 2013 was Adam Scott. 2012 was Bubba Watson.
Wow.
Bubba,
Yep.
that's a run there.
2011, Charles Schwartzel.
He was a nobody at that point. I know him now because of that win.
Yep.
2010, Phil Mickelson. 09, Angel Cabrera.
Angel.
Angel.
Angel. 2008, Trevor Immelman.
Immelman, yep.
Immelman.
Knew him.
I don't know him.
So basically in the last 10 years, there's been 2 randos.
So like once every 5 years, not
Yes.
every 4.
And we haven't had a random since 2016. Right, Cody?
It sucks
Right.
that Burns not a random anymore because we put him in the national spotlight with this podcast.
We put him on. What a better contender for Kirkland sponsorship.
So I think you need,
Bird.
you need to take someone who's at least 20 to 1. At least 20 to 1. Because this is the year for a rando.
Okay.
It is.
I'll give you some of the odds here.
This
let
is
me see. I'll
betting
just
analytics from
Scroll
us.
until I find one. Okay. I have Xander Schauffele.
Shoffley.
22 to 1. Patrick Cantlay,
Yep.
22 to 1. Koepka is 25 to 1.
Ooh, that might be a good one. He's hurt though.
But
He's recovering from a knee injury, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think you got to go bigger than that because I guarantee you freaking, what's his name from 2015 was worse than 20 to 1.
2015 was Jordan Spieth.
No, the other.
2016,
Look
I
the-
think.
Danny Willett.
Yeah, Danny
Yep.
will. I guarantee you he was worse than 20 to 1.
Yep. What do you
You're
think
probably right.
Francis we met would be?
Francis, we met, it was probably 200 to 1.
Probably. Hey, it can be done.
Probably more than that, realistically. He was just a farmer.
He wasn't a farmer.
He was a
Farmer,
French
Cody?
farm kid.
No, he was not a farmer.
His
Oh.
dad was a farmer, French farmer.
No, his
Wasn't
dad was in the
No.
coal mines.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did
You're thinking of
hardworking man.
You're thinking of freaking Stannis Baratheon. What was it? He was the farmer that got his.
yes.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. You're right.
So who's your pick to win the Masters, Tyler?
Burned.
Kept Bern Weisberger.
Burned is my hot take. I would like to see Bubba win again.
That'd be
My
sweet.
2 favorite golfers.
Yeah.
The old cringy TikTok Bubba Watson.
I love how cringy
Love the
he is.
TikTok, man.
He's so unaware of
I
how
know.
bad they are.
It's great though.
It's like a young dad just discovering social media.
Yep.
Is the vibe that I'm getting.
What if Patrick Weed?
Patrick Weed.
What if he wins the Masters this year?
That would suck.
That would
That'd
suck.
be a boring Masters.
Yeah, it would be.
There'd be a lot of controversy there.
What if he cheated to win?
Dustin-
Can you? I feel like there's enough eyes on you, especially now. Are they doing the hole by hole thing now with
Amazon?
Amazon or whatever?
I don't know if they
At
have it
the
implemented
Masters?
yet.
It'd be I wouldn't if I were Amazon, I would not roll that out for the first time
Yeah.
on the Masters.
just in
Yeah.
case.
I would get the kinks out on like some random like St. Jude's tournament or
You're
something.
probably right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Bubba Watson is 50 to 1 for the Masters.
Shit.
So that's probably not a
10 to win
bad bet there.
10 to win
either.
500.
What if Dustin goes back to back?
He very well could.
He was an
He very
exciting
well
Masters win because
Paulina.
Paulina was in the background for
Yep.
every shot.
Yep. The old great 99.
Oh man.
We'll see what happens this year. I'm going to take Patrick Reed.
Okay. That's
He's going to
terrible.
I think he's going to win it.
that would be disgusting.
I'll put $10 on Patrick Reed.
Okay, read me the top 10 favorites.
Top 10 favorites. We got Dustin Johnson at 9 to 1, Justin Thomas at 10 to 1, Jordan Spieth at 11 to 1, Bryson DeChambeau at 11 to 1, John Rahm at 12 to 1. Rahm is coming off of a new kid also.
Ooh,
So
something
he's
to
got
play for.
Dad strength, baby.
Yes.
He's gonna outdrive DeChambeau the
Something
whole
to play
week.
for.
He's +2 power now. So there's that.
Well, no, he's got to wait.
Plus 2 power, plus 4 grit.
No, you got to wait 10 months to get your testosterone levels back, right?
Not right away. They don't dip until the kid is fully in the house.
Oh, God. Okay. That's
Trust
fair.
me.
Rory McIlroy is 14 to 1. Xander Schauffele 22 to 1.
Oui.
That's the top.
I'm going with the Austrian All-Star Bernd Weisberger
Yep.
as my number 1 hot take, and then Bubba is my safe pick.
Byrne made it to Sunday last year.
Yep.
I'm going to say Bryson. That's going to be my pick. I want to see
How boring
I wanna
of a
see,
pick.
Why? I want to see. He's just
You know he's going
electric
to be
watch.
top 5, I bet.
I have never watched golf until I started working here
Well,
on TV.
welcome to the show,
Hey,
Cody.
I
the
like
streaming
watching
room
him
will be-
play.
We could watch Sunday in the streaming room.
I'm down.
I'm down for that too.
I won't be here. What am I talking about? I'll be at Top Golf.
Okay, never mind.
Watch it at Top Golf.
That'd be cool. Top Golf's gonna be a goddamn zoo during the Masters, isn't it?
Well, it could go either way. It
Probably.
could either be a ghost town or it could be a zoo.
It's going to be a zoo. That place is always busy.
It is.
Okay.
Book your tea time today.
Okay.
So yeah, anyways, watching Bryson hit is like watching a monkey figure out like proper nutrition techniques,
Please elaborate.
like,
I'm trying to wrap my head around that one.
What did
and I
you
can't.
just say?
okay. We talked about this before on Joe Rogan. They talk about how gorillas are like super strong,
Okay.
Mhm.
but they don't know proper weightlifting techniques. They don't know proper nutrition.
Have you ever seen a gorilla with a dumbbell
No.
or a barbell? So how
No.
do we know that?
Well, that's what I'm saying is like
We need to get a
we have
gorilla
not seen
and
one
weight
at
set in
peak-
the same room.
We have not seen one at peak performance. Is what I'm saying. Is what they get at on Joe Rogan.
So what if
what
you-
I'm saying is like it's like Bryson is if a gorilla found proper weightlifting techniques. Like the man is just huge.
Oh, so you're saying he's putting all the pieces together?
Yes.
It's a good
Gotcha.
analogy.
Yes.
What if we put a gorilla in a weight room and he starts repping off perfect power cleans and Joe Rogan's theory is just out the window
Well, and then they get stronger.
and then he starts
And then it's
mixing a protein shake
I
and he's counting his macros.
couldn't imagine drinking 7 protein shakes a day.
Is that
Yuck.
that's Bryson's?
I'd be hanging out in that bathroom all day.
He like wakes up at 3:00 in the morning just to drink protein and then goes back to sleep.
Are you serious?
That's like being hung out.
How's that healthy for your digestive system?
I don't know, dude. He probably takes massive shits.
That's like me waking up, or anybody for that matter, waking up at 3 a.m. just to slam a glass of water after a heavy night of drinking.
Very different philosophies, but
But
the
same
the
concept.
same concept.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to do you well in the long run, just like the protein shake. But, when duty calls.
Imagine that scary sight of being a protein shake in his fridge and just hearing doom, 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 doom.
Bedhead Bryson
Rips open.
DeChambeau
Rips open the fridge.
panting from the cotton mouth. He's,
Cody, can you look up the winnings for first place at the Masters?
Yes, sir.
The
it's
amount
got to
of,
be at least like $1,000,
you think so?
probably.
At least.
These golfers are making ridiculous money.
Oh, it's a lot.
Stupid.
With the sponsors that they have is absolutely nuts. Okay. Let's see here.
This is great podcasting,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
I'm gonna say it's 2 million. I'm gonna say it's 3 million.
I was thinking 4.
Oh, I might go 5 then.
Probably like 6 mil.
Why is everything in euros?
I don't know. Isn't it in Arizona?
Well, anyway, there's gonna be a lot of money on the table at this year's Masters. We're gonna watch, definitely. Not in the streaming room though, Tyler, because you're gonna be gone.
Correct.
We're gonna watch. It's gonna be a good one. And this is our last pro golf talk for probably the next 6 weeks,
Yeah, we'll see you guys at the U.S. Open.
Okay.
which is in June, I think.
Unless Burned it rattles off a win sometime along the way.
Emergency podcast. I'll have to have you zoom in.
Hey, so when we get this place decorated finally, we got to have our set include a picture of Bernd Weisberger and
Okay.
Paulina Gretzky.
Definitely.
Yep. It both have to be autographed though. We need to
We
get
can fake that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the payouts here, and if you're in the top 50, you're sitting pretty.
Well,
This is unbelievable. So okay, you're like, oh my gosh, my page just refreshed.
oh my God, Cody.
Oh, no. I
No.
literally
This
just
is
lost it.
unbelievable
This
producing
is
by
bad. Okay. Load. We need to get better internet here.
you. Get off the internet.
We have
Go
gig
data.
internet.
I'm just kidding.
Go data.
Okay, first place, 2.07 million.
Jesus.
I said 2.
And then second
You
place,
said like 7 numbers.
1.2. Second place is 1.2.
Okay.
Third, 782,000. Fourth, 552,000. And then it just incrementally goes down to 50th place is $28,980. I would be okay with just like $500 probably.
That's like Happy Gilmore. He's like, well, so if I get last place, I still win like $2,000.
Yeah.
And he gets his check.
The big he's got 15 cardboard checks in his back seat.
We might need to get like a big check up on the wall.
What you need to get is you're gonna have to stop wearing your jersey.
Okay.
And we're gonna put it in a frame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that for sure. I mean, it was only like $30.
I
but
wonder if Adam Sandler signs stuff that people send to him.
we could check it out.
Is it worth potentially losing the jersey?
Oh yeah. I'll just get a new one. It's like, they're like $35.
Okay, I didn't know if you had some sort of weird sentimental attachment to it.
Nope, not at all. A Halloween costume.
Also, Cole Haan just sent us some shoes, which are tight, by the way.
Dude, new golf shoes are in, Tyler.
I'm going to take my old shoes and sign them for one day when we make it big.
You're going to raffle them off.
Raffle them off.
Yeah. Cole Haan, they're known for like their dress, kind of sporty dress shoes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They sent us a pair of golf shoes each.
They're sick.
They're sweet. Tyler.
Don't.
So here's the thing, Tyler. I did get the wrong color.
They were free though.
Let me get to that point. I got the wrong color, but that night I went to the range and it didn't even matter what color my shoes were anymore.
Well, shit.
I was swinging it so good with those new shoes. They're the G-Force 0360s or something like that. You have to go check them out. They're sweet golf shoes. You got a little bit more like classier pair. I got more
mine
like
look like dress shoes. Yours look like athletic shoes.
like some Nike Freeze kind of.
Yeah.
Is what they look like. But yeah, you guys, you have to go check out the Cole Haans. That's what we'll be rocking tomorrow in the video. They're sweet. So shout out Cole Haan. Send us some golf shoes.
Thanks for the shoes, guy.
And you know where I got my last
Cole's
golf?
a good dude.
You know where I got my last golf shoes?
eBay.
Miles's box of shit.
Nice.
He just had in the merch warehouse. He just had a box of clothes that he just doesn't wear anymore.
Does. It's still there.
It's still there.
It's still there.
We don't even work there anymore.
Him and I were like going through it one day because he needed to find something, and he had a pair of golf shoes, his old ones that were my size, and I've just been wearing those ever since.
Heh.
He hasn't even noticed.
Dude, the best part about getting new golf shoes too is it's like gym class.
Yeah.
As in elementary school, you put new shoes on and all you think you're faster.
Way faster.
Yeah, you kind of like
you think
tilt,
you golf better.
Yep, you like tilt them a little bit, look at them from the side, look at them from the inside.
Pow.
Yeah.
It's like plant a couple quick plants, you know.
Yep. You got to make sure that
Juke some kids out in the hallway.
I'm still waiting on my golf shoes from Austria or wherever the hell they got shipped out from.
your flip flops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're all gonna be rocking some new shoes this year.
We're gonna be the best dressed crew at the Old Man Ironman,
Yes.
hands down.
Absolutely.
Should we talk about that a little bit?
We should.
Let's
Cody,
Yes.
you want to take a break first?
Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we're gonna talk Old Man Iron Man.
and we'll wrap this baby up.
And it's gonna be Young Man Iron Man for us.
Yeah.
We'll go into details on what that is. It's gonna be a blast.
Old Man Iron Man.
Young Man Iron Man.
A young man Iron Man.
We're pretty old now. We're not as young
electric.
as we think
Have
we
you guys
are.
ever done an Iron Man?
Yeah. No. A real one? No.
I did one
Yeah,
at
no.
wrestling camp, a fake one.
No shit.
Yeah, it was hard as shit, dude.
Yeah. Swimming,
was-
biking, running.
No, that's not what it was. It was wall sits, burpees.
Oh.
It was just like a wrestling competition / fitness competition.
/ just an excuse to stare at your buddies in leotards.
Yeah, Cody. Wrestling. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Unbelievable.
Cody wouldn't
take
have,
by you, Cody.
He wouldn't have hung in, dude. He's way.
No, I wouldn't have hung it at all.
It was the whole concept of it was there was no time limits on anything except for burpees. It was all just how long you could do it.
Oh God. That's
So-
even worse.
Just a
That would be
giant,
terrible.
just a giant mental game.
Yeah. 100%.
So they did the wall sits in the hallway of the high school. So it was just like 60 kids doing wall sits for 2 hours.
Damn.
I lasted 15 minutes and I was like, I'm done.
If that's what this one entailed, I'd be out in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Cody,
Yes.
you are kind of like the manager of Old Man Iron Man.
Yeah, kind of.
Pine City, Minnesota.
Which means if we lose, we're really sucked because we have the freaking chief Old Man Iron Man officer on our team.
I wouldn't go that far.
The
but
chief-
Executive
The
officer.
COMIMO.
the Comimo.
The Comimo.
That's your title. Cody, explain
I
to
like
us what
the
the Old
Comimo.
Man Iron Man is in
Okay.
Pine City, Minnesota, what we'll be doing.
So the Old Man Iron Man is the true test of strength, endurance, and strategy in the form of a little tournament. What
Yep.
we do is in the morning, we shoot a round of sporting clays at the world-class shooting facility known
His
as
dad
Wings
owns
North.
it.
Not to brag, but your dad owns it.
Wings North Hunting Club, Pine City, Minnesota. Shoot a round of sporting clays there, and then we take that to the also world-renowned Pine City Country Club.
I've heard good things about
9
this
hole?
country club.
Top 20 9-hole courses in all of Minnesota. Maybe even top 5. I don't know. Golf 9 holes there, and then we take it back to Wings North Hunting Club in Pine City, Minnesota, and do a beanbag tournament.
Okay.
So with these 3 sports put together, I don't know that I know of any other competition that shows a true test.
It's a one-of-a-kind competition.
It is.
It's kind of a true Midwest test.
It is kind of.
They should just change it to who's the most Midwest.
The Midwest mashup.
Shit,
Something like that.
dude.
Yeah. So what makes this tournament, or Old Man Iron Man, if you will, so interesting is that the strategy is basically to get all the other teams drunker than you. And that's kind of what makes
post
them.
shooting clays, everybody.
That's why they
Yeah.
shoot clays in the morning.
Yep.
Guns are all put away, drinks come out. Yeah, there's no mixing and matching.
Correct.
there. Yeah. So from the golfing and the beanbag standpoint, that is basically the strategy. Get everyone else drunker than you, and that's pretty much how you win. So it's a
Which sucks because
there's
I am a
weird dynamic.
sucker for free drinks.
It's a
So
weird
if people are
dynamic.
sending
Yeah.
us any sort of drink, we're in deep trouble, boys.
Well, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's a lot of well-known businessmen that compete in this tournament. It's their chance to let loose, but also show their skills.
They must not be well known enough. I don't know.
Aha.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm not sending them shit.
So what I'm saying, there's a lot of money flying around. There's a lot of drinks being bought.
Not
There's
to
a lot of
brag.
shots being bought, but it's never for your own team. It is for your own team, but the majority goes to the other teams.
So we shouldn't bring any of our own booze to the golf course, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, we can still do that.
Okay.
You got to support
Still gotta do
top
so.
5 Minnesota 9-hole course.
Yes.
Logistically, we should be pretty good.
Yes.
I don't know how well Ryan can shoot, but he hunts, and I'm assuming he's a decent shot, right?
22s all around.
I'm a decent shot.
22 is what?
Cody,
Out of 25 clays.
It is actually out of 50.
Oh, Jesus.
so
40 out of
44s.
50. 44s.
So Ryan's a decent shot. I'm a decent shot. You should probably be a pretty damn good shot if you grew up at Wings North.
I have shot a lot of shots.
Yes.
Out of shotguns.
So you'll be our ace in the shooting, right? You two are pretty good golfers. So you both will compete for the ace in the golfing,
It's
And-
a scramble, though.
which
So
is good.
we
Then
all
we'll
have-
just
we
use
all
your two
have it.
shots.
It's just we just need one person out of 4 people to hit a good shot every time we
That's
hit.
so manageable,
Very
man.
doable.
Which I am unbelievable at chipping. So we'll just take all of my chips.
Hey, if it's a par 4, one person is going to hit one good shot.
Every single shot.
Yeah. It's great. It's
So we
gonna
better
a
be
lot of
10
fun.
under after golfing.
Easily.
And then when it comes to beanbags, I am the self-proclaimed best beanbag player in Minnesota.
And I'll play some. I can play some bags too.
Good. And
Yep.
I am one of those guys where there is no the zone for me when I play beanbag.
The zone is the hole.
I am golf. You want to get into the zone, the drinking zone, the proper
okay.
level of drunk.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The more blacked out I am, the better I am at beanbags.
Good.
Really?
Good.
I'm excited
So
for this.
people will be sealing their own fate by sending me drinks on the golf course.
Hell yeah.
The only trick is, now this is where this little disclaimer caught a bunch of teams by surprise in the past few years. They made a new rule where if you just are too over the limit to compete, like let's say you get to the final round, it used to be horseshoes. They just changed it to bags. So if you got to the end and you couldn't play horseshoes because you couldn't stand up or just couldn't throw it straight or whatever, you're just disqualified. So now the shooting and golfing does not matter.
I'll have Rusty Featherstone send us some Revitalite.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll drink that right before the bag so we don't get DQ'd.
Yep.
Just chugging Revitalite the entire time.
Yeah, well,
that's not a bad strategy.
We'll just be mixing drinks with Revitalite.
Oh, yeah. I told you guys about Have a Hooch, right?
No.
My roommates and I, we skipped graduation and we went to Lake Havasu, a spring break spot, but it wasn't during spring break, but we just partied the whole time instead of walking our graduation.
Okay.
And we came up with this drink called Have a Hooch. It is 50% Pedialyte, so you get hydrated, right?
Yep.
It is 50% vodka,
Yep.
so you get drunk.
Jesus.
But then you rim the glass like a margarita
Yep.
in pre-workout. So
Wow.
you get energized. So you get energized, you get drunk, and you get hydrated all in one drink.
What kind of pre-workout? C4?
Yes, we use C4
Classic.
blue raspberry.
Classic.
So it fit with the blue Pedialyte that we had.
That is
If you were in between the age of 16 and 18 and
Please
you've never
disregard
tried
this podcast.
well, and you had never tried blue raspberry C4, do you even lift, bro?
oh my God.
I didn't have pre-workout till I was in college.
Dude,
I didn't
blue
know it
ras
existed.
C4. I couldn't tell you one person who hasn't tried it besides you, Tyler.
I mean, I have tried it. I just told you I used to put
Oh,
mixed
okay,
drinks
okay,
with
okay,
it.
okay.
I didn't have it till college.
Okay. Anyway, If you haven't tried it in general, it doesn't need to be 16 to 18. I can't trust you.
Okay. You can get that at Sam's Club.
Yep.
Use discount code breakfast ball for an extra 10% off.
Use discount code breakfast ball for a confused look from your cashier.
Side note, actually, when I was in college, I took some illegal pre-workout. I didn't know that was illegal. And I 100% thought I was going to die. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stick with the C4. That's good enough for me.
What kind was it?
I'm not sure.
Jack 3D?
It was a red and blue capsule. Looked like a pill. Half it was red, half it was blue.
It's like the Matrix. You
It
took
is.
both pills.
I took both at the same time.
Jesus.
I exploded.
What's the Matrix look like if Neo takes both pills?
Never seen the movie.
Okay, moving on.
It's been a while for me.
So Old Man Iron Man, I like our odds. It's us three right now. We're still looking for a fourth. We're trying to find someone within the company that can have that weekend off. If that doesn't work out,
weekend off.
huh?
That can have the weekend off.
No,
like,
they can't.
we don't get weekends off here.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna need one off.
Yeah.
So we're working on a fourth person. I'm sorry, everyone that's listening. We're not gonna just let you play with us. It'll be weird.
But if someone's listening to the podcast and they're close to Pine City, can they sign up, Cody?
Absolutely.
At wingsnorth.com.
Wingsnorth.org.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
wow.
Or call the Hunt Club at 320-629-HUNT.
Ask for Chad Hughes.
Ask for Chad Hughes and apply for the Old Man Iron Man.
Sweet.
And then get your ass beat by us.
Yep.
Yep. Foursomes.
Okay.
4 people.
Yep.
Do you need a fifth alternate?
You don't need it, but you can have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just some guy completely
we're-
sober on the sidelines.
I don't give a shit if we get second to last place as long as your dad's team gets last.
That's not going to happen.
Why?
They're good, I guess.
Good. They're all good.
Well, his dad owns a hunting club, so he's going to hit 50 out of 50 clays. And
I don't know if he's going to, I doubt he's going to get 50 out of 50.
he'll get
That's tough.
49 out of 50 clays.
It'll be in the 40s, no doubt.
And then he's apparently a pretty good golfer. I think Bags is where we make up our ground, boys.
Okay.
I think you're right.
Okay.
I agree.
Deal.
And the strat is to just, we're going to need to empty out your piggy banks, bring enough money so that we can find out who is keeping live standings and then keep asking them who's in first. Send shots their way. Thinking terrible thing. We're talking Rumplemans. We're talking Fireball. All the stuff that people don't normally like to have but won't turn down.
Let's send him have a hooch without the water or pre-workout.
Chad Hughes is just like,
Just vodka.
Chad Hughes is sending it like, oh yeah, the shot's coming from Chad Hughes and his squad. Yeah, just send it right back. We'll buy them one. Send this one back. Yeah, you know what? We'll buy.
Wouldn't that be so
Hey,
funny?
what's the Bevcar gal situation? Just, I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, well, it depends
for
on
the
the
fourth
day.
guy on our team.
It depends
Yes.
on the day. I've been detached from Pine City for a while now. So last time I was there, it was high school chicks from the high school golf team. So that's not a good look.
If you were 16 to 18 years old and you haven't had C4 or been to the Pine City golf course, you're missing out.
She's too
Yes.
young for you.
Yep. Okay, Old Man Iron Man. We'll see where we stack up. A lot of confidence going around this room right
Probably false confidence,
now.
but
Lot of confidence. Not quiet confidence. This is out in the open.
yes, we are being very arrogant for guys that have never done this competition. 1, 2, knows how stiff the competition is.
Yes.
We're fine.
Naturally, we
good.
should be that way though.
I want to talk about one more thing before we wrap this shit up.
Fillmore
Oh my God.
dumped his golf cart in the lake.
Yeah, we just talked about him last week. He's the country artist that we wrote the song with in Nashville. He's golfing, wearing the Nectar of the Gods hat, Ryan, that I think you are wearing.
Yep.
They were golfing late at night. They decided to play the back 9, even though it was dark. And he says that they only had 2 beers before the turn, right?
Oh my gosh.
But they were driving. It was so dark, and it was legitimately very, very dark.
Maybe it was a glow in the dark league because it was pitch black. Why would you? Well, I don't understand why you'd be golfing pitch black.
I don't know either. We're gonna have to ask Fillmore, whose name is also Tyler, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Dope.
But they drove their cart directly into the lake. And in the video, all you can see is the part of the roof sticking out of the lake and his buddy rescuing the clubs from the cart.
The first thing you have to go after is your club. Second thing is your magnetic speaker.
No, you let that thing drown and you never dive back in. What do you do, though, realistically? Obviously, you save your clubs. They made the right move there to save the clubs. Do you tell the clubhouse?
You
You have to.
There's no way
They're
you're
just
getting
not going to be like, oh, well, why are you only returning 1 set of keys when you had 2 sets?
Or it was probably closed at that point, you know?
I
You pay for your round up front and then you golf until you're done.
Yep, they got to put the carts inside when you're done.
God, dude.
I would just pay for the cart. I mean, that's what it would come down to.
Yeah, that's an expensive round. Chalk it up to tuition.
Yep.
You learned a little something. You don't take that turn. I don't know. We put it on the story. So if you're following breakfast.balls on Instagram,
if you haven't seen the post, if you haven't seen it on the story, you haven't seen the post, go to Fillmore's page. It's just at Fillmore Music, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, what a wild situation. Somebody that works for us, I will not name them so they don't get in trouble, was at a wedding and joyrided a wedding at a golf course and took a cart joyriding and did the same thing.
Yep.
He just left it.
What?
Yeah.
He never checked it out. He never checked
the course didn't know he had it to begin with, but he put it in a lake and left it.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
If you knew the guy,
character.
it doesn't make.
You're banned from that course forever, right?
You have to be, unless you pay for the
Unless
cart.
they don't know.
Unless they don't know.
Who's gonna know?
Who's gonna know? They'll never know.
They're gonna know.
Yeah, I hope to never be in that situation.
Yeah, me too, dude.
I don't ever see myself putting how do you get close to that? Is that my only question?
I don't know. I sent you some videos last summer driving through giant ass puddles.
Yeah.
And then we got stuck in one because I sent you that video too.
Yeah.
The puddle was so deep and it was like this old backwoods golf course. So you drive down through the woods basically. And that when we tried to drive through the water, the cart stalled.
No shit.
So we had to get out and we took our shoes off and we were wearing shorts. And we had to push the cart out and then we let it drain of water. And then it started back up.
Jesus. Sticky situation.
That's actually who I'm golfing with this weekend. Those
Really?
guys. Yep.
Sticky situation.
Very.
Yeah. Hopefully we never get in that one, Tyler. Maybe Old Man Ironman. We'll maybe dump a golf cart. Hopefully not.
We'll dump Chad Hughes' golf cart.
Yeah. We'll flood it.
Then he
does
gets
have
just
his own.
DQ'd for the bags.
He's got his own cart.
He does have his own cart.
Oh gosh.
It looks like if Smart Car made a golf cart. It's actually my grandpa's, but my dad uses it.
God.
It's got a horn on it, windshield, wiper, everything. Oh yeah, it's
No.
hilarious. It's hilarious. Actually, I'm gonna try to maybe swipe it before he does. I like that horn on it, messing with other people.
Just smooth talk your grandpa. Be like, hey, Gramps, I'm coming back.
Hey,
Old
who do
Man
you
Iron
love
Man.
more, your son or your grandson?
Hey, better question. Who's pissed you off more?
Your
Me or my dad?
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
easy.
There you go.
He's like, my dad's getting old. When it comes time for you to go to a nursing home, I'm going to be in charge. So I want you to decide wisely who gets this cart.
Yep.
I'm the captain now.
Yep.
Let me use your cart. And let me mess with people with the horn.
Let us know how that conversation goes.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpa would backhand me.
Grandpa Dave?
No.
Oh.
Grandpa Al.
Okay.
He doesn't have a golf cart though, so we don't have to worry.
Okay. Tyler, we're shooting a video tomorrow.
We are.
Is it the anti-slice driver?
We're shooting anti-slice driver, and we are shooting a different one that I haven't told you about, but you are in. So,
Oh, beautiful.
yep.
Okay. On the fly. Yeah. So guys, check out Thursday. Anti-slice driver will be coming out on the Breakfast Ball, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the pages that we have.
Every page.
Should we close the podcast down?
Let's get out of here, guys. Before you go, though, make sure you like, subscribe. What are the other ones? Leave a review.
Rate, review.
Share it with
Yeah.
a friend, please.
Yes, please.
Do it all. Helps us out a lot. And
we were reading some of the reviews today, Ryan, Cody, and I. Account Mama said that she loves the podcast and I'm her favorite. So
hell yeah, dude. Well,
to brag.
I hope I can be a good supporting cast for you.
thank you. You're doing great.
Good supporting cast.
Do you know who Account Mama is?
No.
It's Lakin.
Oh God.
I
Of
love
course.
Tyler's podcast. Tyler's podcast is
I'll show myself out.
all right.
No, guys, seriously, if you could just take a quick second, rate, review, subscribe, definitely helps us out a lot. We'll have a new video coming Thursday, the anti-slice driver. That's going to be a good one because I am notorious for slicing and Tyler is notorious for snap hooking. So we'll see how that works out for you.
Yeah.
Extra.
It's just going to circle around me.
Love you guys.
Boomerang.
Bye. Hell, that's a breakfast ball.